And welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Not really. Hi, I'm CB. And this is Gofundme, which you already know. Back in Easter of 2016, I had a heart episode, and what you're here to do if you're watching this is you're going to listen to my spiel for a couple minutes about GoFundMe and me using it to get back into D&D. With the medication I'm on, it makes it difficult for me to get out into the world and to do things physically, out in the world at locations, because I get really sick or tired, or sometimes I get sick and I have to cancel, and then it's really stressful because I have people coming out to meet me and then I cancel on them. This D&D campaign that I'm trying to go fund me for is going to be a living, breathing thing that I want to get started with. So all of the money over my goal will also go into buying modules and books. But let me get into what that is. I have a process that I need physical books for. I read and really absorb the adventure so that the characters live. I can find soft spots in the storyline where I could add my own flair and give it a unique experience where it's engaging and people really want to know what happens next, because the players really, really want to be a living, breathing piece of the adventure. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do that with Roll20. Roll20 is partnered with Wizards of the Coast, and they now are getting these modules that produce these Wizards of the Coast, like the new adventures. I'm really amped to give those a try, but I really can't get out into the world and do it. If you see me looking down, I'm watching the time. So what I want to do is host a GoFundMe, because in November, generally, I wanted to start doing every year a live broadcast of a marathon game for Extra Life. Last year, I did a couple of different games that I DM'd all of. And this year, I'm going to just focus on doing one module from D&D, or, whatever I can get my hands on at the time. But maybe Savage Worlds, I don't know. But right now, my focus is I really miss D&D and doing stuff like that. So Dungeons & Dragons right now has an online thing with Roll20 where you can buy a module and play the game, and it gives you all the pieces to play it on Roll20. Owning that and the physical copy of a book will cost me around $100 every time a book comes out. So there are 2 books coming out very soon, like really close to each other. And one of them is about giants, and one of them is an expansion to Monster Manual that you probably need for the giants thing. So to have both available to me, I'm trying to get $200 as my goal. If I get over that, doubling it would give me a second game I will open up. Like, that's the first thing I'll tell you right now. If we make double that, I will open up a second game to just the GoFundMe participants that 5 of you can participate in. The most important thing, so that you know, is this really feels like a handout for me, and I probably don't really talk openly. I'm always honest. I'm very open and forward about my problems, but I'm never like, hey, can you help me? And I really kind of turn down help. But now I feel badly about it, but I'm going to try it, because I need to get out of my own space without leaving my space, if that makes sense. So 100 donations at $1 a piece would be way more fulfilling than one $200 donation. But donate as much as you can, or not, or share this post and talk to people. I've been DMing for 20 years, and sometimes I take this low head approach where I'm like, oh, I've never Dungeons and Dragons, I've not played the new edition, could I play with you? And so I get to learn people and play, and I did that for a long time until I got to the point where I either need to DM or get out, and that's what I've been doing. I pretty much DM all the time. I love playing, but if you can't find a game, it's because you need to DM. That's just the issue. So that's where I am. I can't find a game in my little room here, so I need to DM, and I'm hoping you'll help me do that. So this video is gonna be about 5 minutes, and I apologize if I've kept you here for 5 minutes. Like I said, it'll be in the GoFundMe. It'll explain more, but thank you in advance for watching this or sharing it or donating, whatever you did. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll be more concise in the video, or in the text. But thank you for considering giving me money, or watching this, or sharing it, whatever you did. Thank you, because sometimes it just feels good to know people care, right? And people care about you being sane. And that's all this is me attempting to be seen by telling you stories. If you're interested, I'll also leave links to games I ran for Extra Life, so you can, I guess, see what you're paying for with some of my friends. All right, well, thank you very much, and I guess I will see you on the other side. Updates to come, as it were.